Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Color Me Badland, back to share three fragrances from the Blue Bag Boutique. You guessed it, Rainbow Shops. If you're not familiar with who and what Rainbow Shops is, it is a very extremely affordable, or some may say cheap, boutique for women, mainly, and they carry accessories, fragrances, and all sorts of goodies. I like that store. I like that store a lot. And I discovered about a little bit over, maybe about a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago, that they have fragrances, they have body care, body scrubs, lotions, creams. And so, I dug myself in deep. Okay. And anytime I see new scents in their store, I always want to kind of find out what they smell like. So if you're interested to find out what scents I've discovered lately, please continue to watch. So where are my manners? I haven't welcomed you to my channel. I don't even know if I said hey, hi, how you doing? How are things? Wonderful. Well, I hope all things are well and fine with you and yours. Welcome. We are super glad to have you. I am your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn. We talk all things beauty, or hashtag all things beauty. You name it. If it looks good, if it smells good, if it feels good, we are going to tap into it. Now, on the flip side of that, we're going to talk about things that don't always feel so good. We're going to talk about things that don't always smell so good. We're going to talk about things and people who don't always act so good, including ourselves. We're going to get into it, you name it, love, relationships, romance, a little bit about dating, family issues, and most importantly, faith. Okay. If I forgot to mention anything, we're going to talk about that too if we haven't already chatted it up about those things. And so, I have two fragrances, and one male scent that I have recently discovered at Rainbow Shops, or rainbowshops.com. I like to refer to this store as the Blue Bag Boutique, okay? And I have a couple of scents that I want to try out. The boxes look familiar. I can't remember if I have these already. It's getting out of hand. But I saw these boxes and I thought to myself, let's give them a try. So I'm going to open these up for the very first time with you guys. You have to excuse my attire. I am totally chilling, maxing, and relaxing. And I did put a little colorization on my face so I wouldn't look too drabby. And so let's get into it. The first box is Paris Lights Gold for Men. I didn't bring my readers because none of these boxes actually have the notes attached to them, and so I won't have that much to read. So we'll open up the box and see what happens. I couldn't remember if I grabbed this before or not. I do know that they carry quite a bit of dupes for Britney Spears. They're starting to carry some of Paris Hilton dupes, which I've enjoyed. Like a Giorgio Armani. They've done Paco Rabanne. They have a lot of different dupes that I have found. Some of them have been really good. I'm going to check this one out and find out what I think about it. I don't think I've tried this one yet. I don't know, guys. These boxes, maybe I was just excited. I don't know. But we're going to find out. So this is the box here. Now, there are two different companies that carry fragrances in Rainbow Shops, and then also Five Below. One of them is called Mirage, and I believe this company is Mirage. Yes, it is. And then they also have a company that carries fragrances for them, or they have fragrances from this company called Sakura. Now, I've expressed on a couple of other videos that particular company lists the notes on the box, and they come really close to the originals, which I love. So let's find out what this one is. This is from the company Mirage, and again, they don't post the notes on here, so we just have to go off of our memory if we've ever smelled this scent before. And really, bottom line is whether or not we actually just like it, right? So this, I don't think this looks familiar. I like the bottle. It's really cute. It kind of looks like the Armani Code bottle. So this is nice. I like the shape of it. Starting off good. Let's find out what it smells like. The top is really, really loose on this one. So I wouldn't recommend that you grab this bottle by the top because you may drop it. And if you don't have padded flooring or carpeting, you may lose your bottle. Okay, and we don't want a mess. All right, so let's find out what this one smells like. This is a male scent. From time to time, I will grab some of their male scents and find out what they smell like. I actually love men's scents more than I love female scents, even though I mostly wear women fragrances. But I found in the past that a lot of male scents smell a lot better, especially at Rainbow. They have a really nice selection of male colognes in their store, and I have found that they smell better than some of the lady fragrances that they have. This is really, really nice. It smells like something that I've already smelled of theirs before, but it still smells really good. I don't know how long this will last, but this smells good, you guys. Again, this one is Paris Lights Gold. Very, very nice. Again, I don't know how long this will last. Hopefully it doesn't last too long, because I wasn't planning on going to bed smelling like this. But this does have a very, very nice scent. Unfortunately, it didn't come with any notes, so I can't tell you what's in it. But I can tell you that it's very fresh. It's a little bit soft spicy, a little bit warm spicy. It's got a little bit of a pink pepper, black pepper, aquatic-y type of note to it. This could be really, really nice, you guys. I don't have any complaints about it so far. So, like, I'm really big on longevity and fragrances. And so I would have to wait and see what it turns into before I tell you whether or not I love it. But first thing out of the gate, 2 thumbs up. Okay, so actually I have 2 male scents and 1 female scent. So I don't know how that happened. Normally what I do is, if I see that there's a box that I don't recall grabbing before, then I'll grab it, whether it's male or female, because I like to find out what they smell like. And let me tell you something. That first one we sprayed out, which was Paris Lights Gold, nice. Like, it smells really, really good. It's working. So very nice. The next one, I was interested in this box because it has like the symbol similar to Greek keys. I love the symbol Greek keys. Way before I knew anything about Versace or anything like that, I just always like the design of Greek keys. This is called Victorious Heroes. So I'm going to bring this in. Victorious. Okay. So this is the box here. You know, I can't, you know. It just happens, you know. We're not going to, at this point, we're not going to try to stop it. We're just going to let it keep going. We're not going to, you know. We're not going to medicate this thing or nothing. We're just going to let it be. We just gonna let it be, baby. Let it flow. Let it flow. Like boys to men. Men was boys. Boys was men. Alright, so let's open it up. I like the box. It's gold and like a blue and gold color. I really, really like that. Again, this is from the company Mirage. With this particular company, it normally doesn't come with the notes on the box. This is a duplicate for a Versace fragrance. Probably Azure. It'll come to me like after we're done recording this, but I know it is a duplicate for Versace fragrance. They kind of like make it extremely obvious. It's all good. Let's see what it smells like. We don't care about that. As long as it smells good, that's all we care about, right? Look at the back of the bottle. This is what I like. Look at this. Oh, like, you know, excuse us. I got carried away. Okay, so let's see what happens. And I think I likey. We're going to let that simmer down for a second and come back to that. supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Get you some. Okay. So the last one on the list is, did you get that? You got it. You got it. All right. So the last, I think I had this one already, but you know they're 3 for $10 and they're $4.99 each. So it kind of like made sense to just grab one off the shelf, and I couldn't remember. Like all the other ones that they have, they look familiar. All right, so let's see. This one is Mademoiselle Pour Femme Eau de Parfum. I think I got this one. The box looks really familiar. I think I have this one already. You know, when I do stuff like this, it kind of like, you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, and then there were a couple other ones that I had that I've given away to people, and I like them, and I gifted them away, and I could have grabbed one of those. So they had some left over from like doing the Valentine's Day season and all of that. You know, it comes in waves. And but something drew me to this box, and I think I already have this one. But it's okay if I have this one already because the bottle is so cute, and I think I do. This one is Mademoiselle. This is a duplicate for Christian Dior's Miss Dior. Now, I'm going to tell you why it's okay that I have another one of these. It is something about... Okay, so first of all, let's start here. There is not a Christian Dior fragrance that I don't adore. That doesn't smell good on me. I don't care what it is. I will wear it. The men's fragrances, the women's. I love CD. I love Christian Dior fragrances. And so this is a duplicate for Miss Dior. Which one, I'm not sure. But they did such a beautiful job of duplicating the bottle that, I mean, when I have one similar to this, and like I said, I'm not sure if it's the same one because I don't have it close to me where I can snatch it and show you guys. But it's just something about the design of this bottle. I am a fanatic for bowls, if you don't know. This is a plastic silver bowl, but it's so close to the original Miss Dior fragrance. And Miss Dior is just like a really, really sentimental fragrance for me. The original one, really all of its flankers, but the original one and Rose and Roses, those two are just phenomenal fragrances. But I love all of the scents. And I remember one day taking care of some business in a department store, and I told this story before, and I wanted to stop off, and I was with my oldest, my daughter, that day. And I just wanted her to smell. She liked one fragrance. I think it was J'adore. She wanted to smell that one, and I was telling her how beautiful it was, and see if we could get some samples and see, so she could test it out and see how it smelled on her, right? And I remember when J'adore first came out. I do. And then, but anyway, this is one that I didn't have in my collection. Okay, not this one, but the original Christian Dior. And the lady at the counter, you guys, she opened up the case and said every flanker just out on the case, and she was like, "We just smell them all, take them all, spray them, do whatever you want to do, and tell me which one, if not all of them, do you like the best?" And I'm talking about all of them. She just said them. She just set them out. And I just enjoy, and it was hard for me to figure out which one I love the most. But like I said, I love the original, and I love the Rose and Roses because I love a strong rose scent. And so even if I already have this dupe, I'm okay with it. I know I'm a little bit long-winded, but I just it has a special place in my heart. Miss Dior does. And if you have that fragrance already and you enjoy it, you know what I'm talking about. It's just one of those, just when you pick the bottle up, it makes you feel sophisticated and beautiful and feminine and sexy. And no matter where you're on your way to, even if a young lady has the same scent on that you do, you're still going to smell extremely attractive and just beautiful. This is what this represents to me. And so even though this is just a duplicate of that, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. And I like it. And I like the scent. It's not something that I would like wear on a day-to-day basis as far as the dupe is concerned. But the bottle is giving. Making all those faces and make you a little dehydrated. You need to, gotta moisturize the insides. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I really enjoy opening up those scents. Again, you can find those scents at Rainbow Shops or rainbowshops.com. I like to refer to that store as the Blue Bag Boutique. I have fun when I go in that store. I always find something really, really cool. Really, really unique. You can find really cute, high-end, high-fashion looking pieces for a very affordable cost. And if you know how to put your outfits together and dress, you can piece your clothing together and mix this piece with that piece when you get ready to go somewhere, and nobody will ever know. You'll probably even forget. It really doesn't matter as long as you look good. And so I like going in there because it's all about the experience. And for me, what it does for me is I get to see what's current and what's hot without asking my daughter or trying to reach back and look like I'm 15 and 16 years old. I can kind of see, for myself with my own eyes. And it really is a beauty, in my opinion. Like, I love that store. And if you have one in your area where they really put the outfits together really nicely, where you can kind of see what they have and the options. I'm not huge on accessories, but they do it from just like any other store. They dress their mannequins with the accessories, the little handbags, and they really have some nice statement pieces in their stores, and I really enjoy. And so I stumbled upon those fragrances, like I said, less than a year ago, and every time I see that they have placed new scents out, I go crazy over them because they're only $5. And some of these scents, and I know I'm supposed to come on and share with you guys my favorite ones that I found so far. It's a lot of them, and so it's gonna take me. I started the process, and then I knocked some fragrances over, and then I had. So it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm coming with that upload and content because there are a lot of them that I found that smell absolutely gorgeous. And I've got fragrances in my collection that are way up there that don't smell as good as some of these scents, you guys. So you'll be surprised at what you find in different stores. And so with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate all of your love and your support. Shout out to all of the Rainbow stores all over the world. We appreciate you. Right, ladies? Yes, we do. And gentlemen, because if your girl looks good and she shops in Rainbow every now and again, you should be appreciating that Rainbow too. So easy on the pocket. Easy on the pocket. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the video. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already that you do so. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not trying to boss you around and tell you what to do, but you know the deal. Color Me Bad Lynn signing out. We'll see you on the next video.